What would be your top tip or tips to secure the highest grades in the run-up to the final exams?
Like 100% communication, more on what I just said about the GCSE really. At A level, it's even more important to show your communication to the examiner. And that's more than just writing out the working. So some students will just, I don't know, let's say we're working out the area in a triangle. They might just put half times 4 times 9, half base times height. That is the correct thing to do. But you would get more marks, certainly at A level, if you wrote something like area of a triangle equals half base times height and then went on to do the calculation underneath it. So it's just constantly showing your communication to the examiner. Not only does that allow for the examiner to make it a lot easier for them to read your script and guarantee you high marks, it also, when you practice like that, allows you to consolidate constantly how you access a question and what skills you're going to apply to that problem, which makes it easier for you to then be able to apply it to harder level questions. So many times I drill sentences into students' minds, and one of them is stationary points. Stationary points occur when the gradient equals to 0. And at the beginning of every A-level lesson, I will just ask someone to say that sentence, like the student I'm working with. What is the sentence? Every lesson we start the same. Hello, how are you? Great, how was your week? Brilliant. What is the sentence? Stationary points occur when the gradient equals to 0. And that is because this is such a core part of the pure mathematics at A-level that everybody forgets because it's not necessarily obvious. And you've drilled sentences into them like that. They write that sentence in every single A-level script that they do. They don't forget that rule. And then they can access all of the questions about differentiation and integration because they know that one point that lots of people forget. And that's an example. But it's just all about communication and writing down your steps in both prose and in numbers and arithmetic.